Well, cannot believe that we actually at I think it's month 2, and I actually have something to say as the monthly summary, and I hope I can get this done real quick because I have a session later. So the first one is farming content remains challenging for me, and I don't see a lot of interesting material available, and peer-reviewed resources still feel very dry overall. Peer-reviewed articles are still the only acceptable source, and sourcing content from Reddit or Twitter isn't helpful either. I'm aware that rage-driven content tends to drive more engagement, but that is not the direction I want to go. It offers novelty for people like only have limited knowledge in psychology or mental health, but it sacrifices the depth of discussion I prefer. And the next point is the ethic related. So using clickbait phrases like three shocking things isn't something I am willing to do because it is unethical, especially when you have a good understanding of how psychology works, and I should not exploit it. The same goes for creating content like three signs you may have ADHD, which adds the anxiety already. And I know that people already have a tendency to overuse the term ADHD, and content like this actually falls into the gray area between diagnosis and screening recommendations. And even though like YouTube is still like trying to encourage me to share some strange cases, I cannot do that. It violates the code of ethics. I do have some wild cases and some amazing cases, but I cannot share any of them. And especially when I share some of them, it will be interpreted as the weirdos online, maybe. And that's definitely going to reinforce the stigma rather than reducing it. And it could be extremely triggering for the viewers. And I still need to be held liable for what I said online. And from my personal end, the schedule is partially fixed. I tried to switch, I tried streaming a little bit and get rid of some bigger projects, but it didn't work out. So I think I am returning to a daily update routine, and I'm currently doing meme reaction, but which is pre-recorded. When I was recording this video, it's the second of the June, but I actually have everything scheduled until the middle of the month. So that's how fucked up my schedule is. The workload has been making me crash out a little actually, and partially because I probably have taken on too many large projects at once. And to be honest, for me, like sharing my feelings in public is still difficult. I don't feel safe, and I still have some trust issue with the internet. And there also seems to be a little social permission for men to have visible emotion breakdowns. I'm well aware of the social norm, but well, I I don't know if I should break it or not. But currently, I don't think anybody will care. And from the communication perspective, I don't see a lot of valuable interactions coming in. I don't see valuable comments and very little chat during the streams. And I have to work with the YouTube Studio dry data, and no one is telling me they want to watch or what they want to see. I'm actually expecting something like a single DM email or comment like, "Hey, can you help me? Can you cover the something something, or can you keep me updated on something?" That'll be genuinely helpful, which is something I don't get. And I also cannot offer some valuable interaction, which is definitely my problem because I really cannot say something meaningful or something good after a long day of work and meeting. Yeah, so I probably just cannot give a like or a forward something and type a little, and that's all I can do. And talking about the personal life, there's something I want to talk about. So I have considered sharing some of the discussion about my daily life. but I just don't feel like it because yeah, I'm struggling with some mental health concerns, but I'm just fortunate enough to have access to care and medication, and I'd rather leave the attention to others who need the platform more. I mean, people are welcome to share their struggles with me, but I generally don't want to talk about my struggles because I have trust issues. The internet remains hostile towards like vulnerable population because there's basically no consequences for that behavior. And so what I'm doing right now is still doing a lot of meme reaction, and I really, really hope the meme reaction is genuinely interesting. But I still feel like I am turning entertainment into education. And thinking about social media, like where I can somehow farm the meme, but I want to really farm, really like managing the social media like Twitter and Thread. These two are not my plan. I will only outsource those platforms if I can afford, because I cannot deal with the anti-intellectualism that is going to burn my brain, and I don't want to see the client in the next day tired and exhausted. I just feel like it's not worth it. So after talking about like 5 minutes, 6 minutes actually, I think there will be some of the biggest, not the biggest, but some of the summary I want to do here. So the first one is I probably will start fixing my schedule a little bit more because I'm still like trying to balancing my caseload and my life. And I hope there will also be interesting topics and I am not aware of, but I will try to dig the topic a little further. And the biggest problem I have externally is YouTube search result from my end is completely off. Only like one or two out of the 20 matches what I do. And these two are not even the top five. I think this is actually really concerning, and I have no idea what's going on with the YouTube algorithm. But I hope this the I hope the external reason can settle itself someday maybe, and I believe that will be helpful to my channel.